Ayo, back at it again with another video. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. So, a while back, I did a WNBA mock draft. So, some time has passed, and I'm going to do another mock draft, but we're going to update it because there's been a little bit of movement. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So, I still think Caitlin Clark is the obvious number one pick. I really like this picture, channeling that Mamba mentality. There are some people that didn't really like it, but I don't know. I thought it was cool. I really like that. Winning back to back Big Ten titles. That's pretty impressive. So I think obvious number one pick is Caitlin. Um, Two, Cam Brink. I would agree with that. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Number one, number two. I think LA actually has a couple. Yeah, I think so. They have the two, they have the four pick, and I think they have another one. Oh no, they might. I thought they had a third one, but apparently they only have two. If the Sparks go with Cam Brink and Cardozo, that's at two and at four. I think that would be like legendary because those are two solid pickups. Those are two, you know, stars that you build franchises around. But I don't know. I think one and two are pretty clear. Caitlin at one, Cam at two. I'm a big Chicago Sky fan, so I'm all right with Jackson at the three. Honestly, I would love Camila Cardozo. I think she's a beast. I think she's awesome. I would love Cardozo at the three to Chicago, just because I think that would be awesome. But I'm all right with anybody. Jackson. Aaliyah Edwards. I'm fine with. I think there's a lot. I would love Angel Reese in Chicago. That would be cool. Maybe either at the three pick or at the eight pick because it looks like Chicago also has a second first round pick. Uh, Georgia Amour at 9 to the Dallas Wings. J.C. Sheldon to the Sun at 10. All right, let's kind of go through this. So I agree with 1 and 2. I would love Cardozo at 3 because I'm a huge Chicago Sky fan. But if we move Cardozo, that might move some things around. That might put Jackson down at the 4. That might move Edwards up to the 4 from the 5. I'm not sure who this is. Maybe from Australia. Okay, that's probably why I don't know. I'll have to do some research. But I love Angel Reese. I think she's great. I would love if Angel Reese fell to 8 for the Chicago Sky because I'm a huge fan. Like from my perspective, Chicago Sky getting Angel Reese at 8 and getting Cardozo at the 3 spot, dude, that would be legendary. I don't know. That's just me being selfish, but I don't know. I'm alright with anybody. Um, yeah, I really like Georgia. I think she's great. Honestly, I feel like uh, Georgia or JC can go to the Sky at 8. I love those two. I think they're great. Virginia Tech, Ohio State. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's just me being selfish, but I would love Angel Reese or Cardozo. So Caitlin Clark at the 1 to the Fever. I think that's pretty obvious. Cam Brink at the 2. I think that's a pretty clear number 2. Now that Paige is staying at UConn for another year. Again, I'd probably like Cardozo at the 3 because I'm a Sky fan, but Jackson to the Sky at 3 is fine. And then if this pans out, Cardozo and Cam Brink to the Spark, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I would agree with Aaliyah Edwards at the 5 pick. The Wings. again, that's my favorite logo all time in like WNBA. That's just look at that Wings logo. That's cool. I don't know who this is. Again, apologies. Um, Angel Reese, I would love to the sky at 8. Um, I agree with 9. I agree with 10. And I don't know 11, but I do know Kitley at 12. So, yeah, 6'6" center from Virginia Tech. That Virginia Tech team is pretty good. I would agree with that at 12. Maybe even move up to the 11 spot. But yeah, I more or less agree with this. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there's a little bit of movement, but not a whole lot of movement. I think Caitlin Clark's been the obvious number 1 pick. Now that Paige is going back to UConn for another year, I think I had Cam at the 3 last time, and that would have been cool to have her in Chicago. But I don't know. If the Sparks can land Cam Brink at 2 and Camila Cardozo at 4, that's just 2, iconic pieces to build around. But I think the Sky should take Cardozo because that's just me being selfish again. I agree. Aaliyah Edwards at the 5. I think Jackson can go 3 or 4. Again, I don't know who that is. Angel Reese. I think Angel Reese can go as high as 5 to the Wings. Maybe even as high as 4, depending on how things shake up between the Sky pick and the Sparks pick. But I think Angel Reese could definitely move up to either the 6 spot or the 5 spot. But I'm hoping she falls to the 8 spot. Yeah, I more or less agree with this. There's not a whole lot of movement from my last one. There's been a little, but not a whole lot. Caitlin is the obvious number 1, so that hasn't changed. So with that being said, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Deuces.